Back at Hamilton Gymnasium, the Pioneers straight set winners over Oral Roberts, and one that Denver really needed, and joined by the head coach of the Pioneers, Tom Hogan. Coach, kind of a weird one in the dynamics of each set, which really seemed to go in very different arcs. Yeah. You're able to take control early in the first one, back and forth in the second, back and forth in the third. What are your thoughts on this when you come away with a win in a way you needed it to?
Yeah, absolutely. And that was kind of our goal tonight, was just we knew that Oral Roberts was going to bring a great game, and so we were just going to fight for every single point. So it was pretty scrappy, and then you kind of throw in a couple of injuries, and the mood just kind of went up and down a little bit. But I was really proud of the way our team responded, especially in that third set when we put in a completely different lineup than what we normally do, and Becca Mao really stepped into that role and did a great job, and Teal Schnurr, stepped up to the right side where we needed that position, and she did an excellent job as well.
Those are two of the big names tonight. Cassie Baird, a big night, Kayla Principato. It really seemed like Teal and Kayla, whenever they were free and able to elevate and be in positions they wanted to be, they were unstoppable. And then toward the end, in that third set, that's kind of how Becca Mao felt too, where it was just one player able to take over at various times throughout the night.
Yeah, I think that's one of our strengths, is our depth.
Yeah.
We just don't count on one player on our side. We can spread the ball around, and so when our opponents were focusing on Kayla and Teal, we went to Becca Mao, and she was one-on-one, and she had a really productive night for us. So I think the balance in our lineup is one of our key strengths, and we saw that tonight.
And a lot of experience on this roster as well. And I was talking with Caitlin Batten before this match tonight. Yeah. These seniors don't know anything other than winning regular season conference titles, winning conference tournament titles. And to get to this stage in a season, and they know what it takes now. How does that permeate the rest of the roster?
Yeah, it's awesome. It really is. And it kind of teaches our young kids. We have 6 freshmen on our team. It teaches our freshmen what the expectations are of this program and the standards. But it is great to have 7 seniors, and they are leaders of our program, but they are very experienced, and that's why their leadership is so valuable.
Becca Latham goes down in that second set. She, like Willis Reed, came jogging back onto the floor. It seemed like she was okay. A lot of energy over there.
She did, absolutely. She's fine. She just sprained her ankle. The hitter came underneath the net, and she just landed on her foot, and that's part of volleyball. But she came out and she said, "I'm fine, I'm ready to go back in." I said, "Well, let's just wait. Let's pump the brakes." And I really didn't want to use her if we didn't have to. And luckily we didn't have to, because of Becca Mao stepping up and Teal moving over and really stepping up in the right side spot.
Coach, last thing for you. This is a win that you had to have. You get Omaha coming up on Sunday, and then you get a big road trip to close things out at South Dakota, at Western Illinois. The message at this stage to your team, do you even need to convey a message, or are they mindful right now? They know everything is out in front of them. They know the conference tournament's going to be here.
Right.
They know what's still there to be had.
Yeah.
How do you move forward from a win that you needed to have and you got in a way that really makes you pretty pumped about going forward with you?
Absolutely. There's a lot of energy from this win, but we're still just going to take it one day at a time. We kind of have the feeling like our backs are up against the wall, and we just focus on the day in front of us. So like I just told them in that huddle right before we broke to end the match, I told them, we could be excited about this win, but as soon as we leave this gym, let's have our minds set on Omaha.
And that's coming up on Sunday. 2 p.m. is the start time for that one, Denver and Omaha. He's the head coach of the Pioneers, Tom Hogan. Coach, congratulations, and we'll see you back here on Sunday. And tournament time coming up in a couple of weeks.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Pioneers straight set winners over Oral Roberts. Denver, 3 straight now at home, straight set victories for the Pioneers, and we'll move on to host Omaha coming up on Sunday. Thanks for tuning in on Pioneer Vision, DenverPioneers.com, wherever you've been tonight. I'm Tyler Maughan. We'll talk to you next time from Hamilton Gymnasium.